Okay, we got a tree sitting like right in the middle of the road, and everybody should be clearing that. But it's probably just a graphical thing. Wow, it does not want to sit where I want it to sit. It just wants to go where it wants to go. Oh, look at that. Okay, now we have everything going where I want it to go. Sound-wise, anyway. I mean, I see no point in changing these at all because I'm going to make them into enhancements, artisans. Eventually, I'll just get this wiped out because this is not going to replenish. We're deep mine there. We can't deep mine that. I'm curious. What do you mean no command over this region? Oh, wrong one, dopey. Nope, not enough goods. So it recognizes my negative income. That being said, why isn't my trade bringing in anything? Oh, it's going to, but not to this. I need my tax. Come on. This is set to highest. This takes too long in the beginning. It truly does. Takes too long for well access. All right, fuel and food are coming together. Take you off of there. Leather. Why do I feel like everything is just taking a super long time? I mean, I'm just sitting here waiting for things to happen. We got 4 unassigned families to do this. And it's just like, it ain't happening. Oh, he's hauling ass now. You got this one sitting here doing nothing. 2 people working the login camp. 2 families. These 2 are only 80% built. There it all is.
Meat so tender, practically melts in.
I was told we don't want... We don't want livestock assigned. To the logging camps. Where are these families going? But I'm unassigning. One there, one there, one there. Two there. I need the two there for now. Oh, those two automatically went there. That's what happened. Jeez. I forget about that. So you're going to go over this way, and you're going to go up this way, and then you're going to go over this way, and then you're going to go up this way, and then you're going to go... After here you go. You're going this way. And you're going this way, and then you're going down there. And you're going through that fence, and you're going through that fence, and you're dropping it off. But now you're going up here. You're going to go up here. And you're going to come through here. And you're going to come down here. Right? Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. Ready? 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 Huh. Okay, you cut through the field to do that, but not... Alright, okay. Alright, we'll start clearing that. We got those. Alright, so what do we need next? We need beer, food stalls, clothing stalls. We effectively need more food. Wow. Wow. My trade post hasn't brought in anything. They're just not doing anything. Actually, we got nothing. I made a Bowery, didn't I? Bloomery. I don't get it. I don't get it. I am Confucian. Where are these families going? I just took down 3 and they're going somewhere else. As soon as I took them out, they went somewhere. I have... Oh, now there's 2 free. All of a sudden.
Here we go, boys! Brush and kill! Things to kill over there. I shall take your armor from your cold, dead corpse. Hands up! Kill them all!
What are you transporting? Why are you transporting planks? Why are they doing construction? I don't understand why, though. That's the point of having unassigned families, is to do this. Why are the ones that are supposed to be over here cutting down trees? doing other shit first. That's not making any sense to me. It's time for war. All right, where are we at? What are you transporting there, buddy? You're moving iron slabs by hand? Huh. Aren't you convenient? Oh, what are we making this guy do? Oh yeah. Nothing. A brewery. Butcher. Oh, they're not storing any of it. Where are my families going? Annoyed much? Wow. I have got to release a family. Still nothing being stored here. Why are they not storing? I mean, are these things... Oh, they're probably going straight to the bower. But the bower shouldn't... They're not keeping up that fast. It's only one bower shop. Oh, here we go. Slowed down yet again.
Giants is, I'm not even sure how this is possible. I'll tell you what I mean by that around the corner, but if you want to beat the Los Angeles Chargers, this is New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, as we are just a couple days away from game day. I want to start with this, because we're going to talk about Shane Bowen. I don't understand why he is doing some of the things he is doing, how vanilla this defense is. Some of these numbers are frustrating. But I want to start with this. The Giants are not 0-3 because of the way that the defense...
Wait, you renovated your home without refinancing or taking out a home equity? Yep, and no monthly payments either.
I want to start with this. The Giants are not 0-3 because of the way that the defense has played. Has the defense been great? No. Is the defense the biggest problem for the New York Giants? Not even close. But the New York Giants have spent their resources on defense. The Giants have spent their draft picks on defense. And we knew coming into the 2025 season, if the Giants were going to be the team that we could hope they would be, the team that we need them to be, for the Giants to win games this year, they needed to be an elite defense. And they simply have not done that this year. Thought they played solid against the Chiefs, had their moments for 3 quarters against the Commanders, and they made some stops when they needed to against Dallas, just not the stops they needed to the most to win the football game. I guess what I'm trying to say is this. The New York Giants have the 5th most expensive defense in the NFL. Compare the teams on defense that also have extremely high paid players. Broncos, one of the best. Steelers, one of the best. The Jags defense has been surprisingly good this year. The Vikings, Brian Flores, very elite. The New York Giants stick out like a sore thumb here. So you pay your defense the top 5 most money, but you do not get top 5, top 10, top 15, or even top 20 results. And look, the players need to play better. There are plays that are being left on the field. Dropped interceptions, Bobby Okereke not picking up loose footballs, missed tackles, missed coverage assignments, getting beat man coverage.
Yeah.
Like Javon Holland and Paulson Debo have not been great. So I'll say that first. I don't always want to put it on the coaching, but I do believe that Shane Bowen is leaving a lot of juice to be squeezed out of this defense. The New York Giants, if they were going to be a good defense, it's because they were going to be fast, they were going to be physical, they were going to be creative, and they were going to be able to create pressure multiple ways. 4-man fronts, 5-man fronts, bringing 6, exotic blitz, mind games for quarterbacks. Shane Bowen, in my opinion, does not give the Giants any advantage on defense. I can even go as far as to say he gives the Giants a disadvantage. How is this possible, part 1? The New York Giants, a team that was built to win with their defensive line. Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Abdul Carter. All they do is just rush straight. Their stunt rate, meaning how often are they stunting? How often are they mixing up the ways they get after the quarterback? What are the games that they're playing? The Giants do that at just a 7% clip. Meaning 93% of the time, it's just a straight pass rush. That ranks 31st in the NFL. 32 teams. It's not just this year either. He did it last year as well, and that's the biggest problem for him. Last year, it's not ranking 30th most. So, you're doing the same exact things that you did last year, even though you added Abdul Carter. So you add another weapon. You add another toy to your toy chest of ways to be exotic, ways to be aggressive, ways to get after the quarterback, and you're running the same defense you did last year. That is a red flag in coaching. When you don't adjust the way that you deploy your team, the way that you schematically want to win football games, when you add a X factor and a chess piece like Abdul Carter, that shows me that Shane Bowen doesn't have enough going on in between the years to get the most out of this defense.
Yeah.
Like, what did they do in practice all week? You run cover 1 30+% of the time. You don't bring pressure. You're not exotic. You don't run games. You don't have stunts. Shane Bowen just says, you know what? We're calling cover 1. Abdul, Brian, Dex, Kayvon, go get him, boys.
Yeah.
Go get him. You. Shane Bowen is the type of defensive coordinator where he just hopes his players are better than the other.
Fake it till you make it.
Add anything into the game plan to give his players an advantage. It's just, hey, we're going to blitz more, we're going to play cover 1 behind you, and we're going to hope that you guys just win. He never plays games with the quarterback. He never makes the offensive line think. And when he does, it almost always works. Go watch the Minnesota Vikings this week. Watch how Brian Flores plays defense. There's 7 people on the line, then they're dropping 8 into coverage. Then there's 2 people on the line, then they bring 8. Then there's nobody in the dirt, nobody's hands in the dirt, 11 people all on their feet. And this guy's moving this way, this guy's moving this way, this left end is dropping that way. It makes it almost impossible to game plan for. Whereas against the Giants, they're not going to stunt, they're not going to blitz, they're going to line up in these vanilla coverages, and we're going to know what we want to do with the football before we even have to say. Shane Bowen, he just puts a cap on how good this Giants defense can be. It's almost like you shouldn't have hired a defensive coordinator that didn't even run a defense in Tennessee. That was Mike Vrabel's defense, ladies and gentlemen. You can't fire him now either, I'll tell you that much. Because Brian Daboll's already had to move on from a defensive coordinator. You don't get to have 3 defensive coordinators in just 4 years as a head coach. This is possible part 2. The Giants rank 23rd out of 32 teams in a stat that I like to call Havoc, which it is called, which I like to reference. Havoc is what is the percentage of plays a defense gets either a tackle for loss, forced fumble, interception, pass breakup, or pressure. How often does your defense create havoc? You're thinking defense with 5, 0, 51, 97, 58, 8, 27, 21, all those guys, all those high-paid players, all those difference makers. You would think a defensive coordinator to put them in a spot to create havoc. Nope, not Shane Bowen. 23rd, 33% of the time you essentially do this. I don't understand it, but I think I know why. Because you run the same thing every single week. Shane Bowen kicks back, feet up behind the play sheet. All right, we're going to run cover 1, and we're just going to rush 4 straight up the field. They run cover 1 39% of the time. When we cover 2, 5%. When we cover 1, 2% of the time. So you're running man coverage a lot this year, but it's always cover 1. I'll tell you this, Patrick Mahomes, Jay Daniels, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert this week, they're going to figure that out. They know how to beat cover 1. And then when you go to zone defense, it's cover 2, or it's cover 3, 35% of the time. 35% of the time. So 35% of the time, you're running cover 2 or cover 3. And then 40% of the time, you're running cover 1 man. So 70% of the time, you run 3 coverages. And I'm sure they all look different. And there's no way to tell pre-snap. And there's disguise in there, right? Not a chance. The Giants' defense has been extremely disappointing this year. Again, not 3-0-3. It's the reason you lost the game against Dallas, no doubt about that. But they played good enough to win, I thought, in Week 1. I thought they played good enough to win in Week 3. Some missed field goals helped you there. But you've allowed the second most first downs in the NFL. The bend but don't break defense of Shane Bowen. Except Giants defense has been broken. 31st ranked red zone defense this year. You've allowed the 3rd most yards.
Yep.
You have the 25th best third down defense. You're tied for 27th in takeaways, and you only create pressure 22 at the 22nd highest rate. So you don't force teams 3 and out. Teams consistently drive the football on you. You don't get stops on 3rd down. You don't force turnovers, and you don't create pressure. I Again, the offense has been a problem in 2 of the 3 games. But when all your money is spent on defense and you don't produce, it's tough to win football games.
Yep.
I got a couple more thoughts coming up, but this Giants polo is on sale. It was $55, now it's $40. Chatsports.com/NYG polo. So a lot to go for Shane Bowen there, no doubt about it. The Giants also need some players to just be a little bit better. Brian Burns played like a deep boy this year. The way Brian Burns is playing football this year, it fires me the hell up. He's got 13 pressures. That's tied for the 15th most amongst all edge rushers. Kayvon Thibodeau, he's got 12 pressures, tied for 20th amongst edge rushers. And Abdul Carter, 11 pressures, tied for 23rd amongst edge rushers. You have 3 of the top 23 edge rushers in pressures. Maybe you can create some easy looks. I have 3 guys in the top 15. Giants do have to turn these pressures into sacks. Abdul Carter has to get Patrick Mahomes on the field. We need that. Dexter
Yeah,
Lawrence.
he missed him.
I love you, my man.
Couple
I always
times.
will. Dexter Lawrence is the only player on this team that I am giving grace for his slow start, to be honest with you. If the Giants want any chance to win in Week 4 against the Los Angeles Chargers, you're going to need a sexy Dexy game. He has just not been at his best this year. I don't know if that's because of the way the Giants are deploying him. I don't know if he's still battling back from that injury that ended his season too soon last year. But we have not seen the Dexter Lawrence that we are used to seeing on game days. He has just 5 pressures this year. He hasn't had a sack in like his last 10 games for the New York Giants. The thing I know about Dexter Lawrence, though, is it can change like that. He can walk into MetLife Stadium on Sunday, dominate the opposing interior offensive line, and win this game for the New York Giants. And that's what you need. You need Dexter Lawrence to leave his footprint on this game. You need him to get after Justin Herbert. You need him to muck up the interior of that line of scrimmage. And if Dexter Lawrence has the type of game that we all know he can, the Giants might just have a shot to leave MetLife Stadium with their first win of the season. And I know there's injuries to the linebacker position. I know it. I get it. And injuries cause you to do certain things. Some things in life cause you to do things you don't want to do. How the hell does Abdul Carter only line up on the line of scrimmage 13 times in Week 3 against Kansas City Chiefs? I know Micah McFadden is hurt. I know Chris Board is on IR. I know you don't want to roll with Swayze Bosman all the time or Demetrius Flanagan fouls. But you didn't use the 3rd overall pick in the draft to play 44 snaps at inside linebacker. His hand needs to be in the dirt. Abdul Carter is falling into the trap of, I'm so good at multiple different things, people think I should be played in multiple different ways. He's best. He's good as an off-ball linebacker, but he's best when his hand is in the dirt and he's going to get the quarterback. Giants need to put him there. And I get it. You're really thin an inside linebacker. I need Abdul Carter's hand in the dirt, get pressure on Justin Herbert this Sunday. If that happens, Giants got a shot to win. If you want the Giants to win, hit that thumbs up icon for me down below. Major love to everybody that's been showing love to the channel. Please hit that thumbs up icon.
I think I gotta take a nap. Not just having the weapons, it's actually having people to hold on to them. Yeah, it's just shit's happening too slow. I'm just getting tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Catch an hour nap. Go do some work.